Hi everyone, so now this is the part about eyes and lips. In the middle of the video you'll see that the light will change. It's because my camera at some point decided I had talked enough and just stopped. And so I lost the whole part of the stuff that I had talked about, and I realized this obviously much later, and so now I'm re-recording it, and that's why the lighting is a bit different, but I hope you won't mind too much. So first I want to start chronologically by what I bought first this year. And the first thing I bought, obviously like everyone else, is the Coastal Scents palette. But I thought, you know, like, oh my god, the shimmer palette, it's like too many colors, it's like blue, green, pink, blah. And so I went for the Warm Eyes palette. Yeah, the 88 Warm palette. And it's a really good palette. I really like it. I used all the shadows on this side a lot. Let's see, yeah, it's the brown side. Like every time I would wear a burgundy, for example, I would try the burgundy colors over here, and I think the dark brown is kind of good. And you have a dark black here. There's beige matte colors. There's a lot of matte colors in this palette. I think it's a really good investment. Costs what, $18, and I think it's a really good. It was a really good choice, especially because at the beginning I had absolutely no eyeshadows whatsoever. I didn't even own one. And so this was a good option for me to figure out if I look better in gray or in brown or in burgundy, what kind of look made my eyes look red or made me look tired, and what kind of look made me look better. And so this was a good starting point to narrow down on what I wanted to invest in. And so the second thing I did was I invested in a MAC palette and then MAC eyeshadows. And so the ones that I've been wearing the most, what I do actually is that since I'm a bit, anal and I like to have everything in one place, what I do is when I get an eyeshadow that doesn't fit the palette, I depot it into a little metal round thing and I just stick it in the palette. So that way they're all in one place, and when I get up in the morning I don't have to like look for every different sized shadow to put on. I just have them all in one place. The ones that I really liked this year were MAC Kid. Let me show you. This one, MAC Kid. I've been using pretty much every day MAC Embark, and both are matte. This one is beige matte, this one is dark brown matte, and I had handwritten, but they were so similar, Embark and handwritten, that I just swapped handwritten away. The ones that I really like too is a MAC Quarry. It's completely mangled because I did a really bad job depotting it, but it's a gorgeous color. It's taupey, it's matte, it's amazing. If you don't have it yet, go check it out because it's really gorgeous. It has such a muted, subtle, gorgeous, elegant look. It's really pretty. And that's it for MAC eyeshadows that I, oh no, and I also loved MAC Tempting, which is right there. And this one is a shimmery beige with gold sparkle in it. Sometimes they have bronzy sparkle and stuff, and I like the fact that this one has gold sparkle. It's really pretty. Alright, so those four are the ones that I really like from MAC, and I have to say, frankly, for like a fraction of the price, the Wet n Wild eyeshadows are really amazing. And so one that I've already depotted, it was Mega Eyes, I think it's called, is this one. This one is the Mauve Magic by Wet n Wild, and it's gorgeous. I love taupey colors, and this one is a shimmer. It looks kind of like sable, but on the eyelid, it's really pretty. I really love this one. If you don't have it, really go check it out, Mauve Magic. And also one that I haven't depotted yet, that Gina Binawina sent me, and thank you Gina, because it's great, is the Nutty eyeshadow. So I'm gonna depot it, put it in a little round thing, stick it in my MAC palette, and it's a color icon, so those are square. But this one, compared to the Mauve Magic, is lighter first off, and has more beige undertones, and Mauve Magic has more purpley undertones, but both are gorgeous taupey options. Then what I got is the Bobbi Brown palette. You're saying, yeah, what? Which palette? Alright, it's called the Lip and Eyes Basics. And I'm showing you this because I think it's a really good starting option if you want to check out Bobbi Brown and you don't know which colors to buy. because it has, I removed them, but it has 4 lip things, and then you move the lip things, and underneath you have the 4 eyeshadows. And the ones I really love from this kit is the Stone Shimmer Wash eyeshadow. This one is gorgeous. It's again a taupe, but with blue sparkles, and it's amazing, really beautiful. And this one is Mahogany, and it's very different from the handwritten. It has more of a Cappuccino by MAC sort of tone to it, and it's a different brown. And when I want to switch a little bit, you know, like I think the Embark is more red based and this one is more yellow based, and this makes a different color. And I think the two together look really amazing. These two I haven't used that much, but these two I really, really recommend. So Stone and Mahogany. And I want to say a little side note about Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. I really think they're good. They're buttery, they're long lasting, they're amazing, amazing pigmentation. I mean, yesterday I was showing to my friend Sophie these eyeshadows, and she was like astounded by how pigmented they were. She was like, oh, I never thought it was going to be that dark. I just swept my finger. It's amazing. They're really great eyeshadows. I wish they weren't so expensive. Last but not least, the Naked palette. Everybody has talked about it. There is a good reason for it, because it's a holy grail material. It's really amazing. My favorite colors in the whole palette, for the light colors, are Sidecar, definitely my favorite of the whole palette. I have nothing like it. The other one that I would never have bought on its own, but I really love, is Sin. I have to say both of them have a bit of fallout, but I don't mind because they're so gorgeous. And the other two that I really like in the dark side are Dark Horse and Hustle. Those are brown, so I wear them a lot. They're not the same. Dark Horse is yellow based, Hustle is red based. And the one that I really like for when I do a gray look is Gunmetal. So basically this palette is, I think, a must-have if you do natural eyes as your look. And I think really, you know, like anybody should check it out, because it's a really good investment, and for the price, it's an amazing palette. It's an amazing palette for any price. It's really good. This is the Coastal Scents palette that I've been telling you about, and my favorite color is the third from the top right here. It's a taupe, and I like to pair it with this one, which is a darker taupe. I have also used this one, the beige one right there, and the very dark brown here, which I find very good, like very nice. Let me just show you a little bit the color selection you get on this. Also, I'd like to mention that if you live in Europe and you haven't seen my video about this, you don't have to order through Coastal Scents. You have the exact same product through a German website called Zoeva, and this will be much cheaper for you because the shipping charges will be less. Even though you pay in euros, it's much more interesting to order through Zoeva and you have the same product. So if you want this palette and you live in Europe, check out Zoeva. And look at the gorgeousness of the Nutty by Wet n Wild. It's just amazingly gorgeous. Can't see, but it's really, 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 really pretty. This is a close-up of the two Bobbi Brown colors I told you about. This is the Stone and this is the Mahogany. And probably can't see this, but the Stone is gorgeous with this glimmer, and the Bobbi Brown is a nice yellow tone brown. Alright, I fell in love with Paintpots this year. I used to use the FYI by Benefit, which is just a no color, sort of orangey in the pot, but on the eye it doesn't show as anything at all. And then I was like, oh, it's such a shame, you know, they have all these paint pots that you can also use as eyeshadow, as eye base, and so why use something that has no color? And so I started branching out into paint pots, and I have to say I'm in love, because it's such a nice feeling, you know, in the morning to put the eyeshadow on your eye, and even if you don't want to do anything, you just put that on, and it looks great, and it looks like you have a finished look. Just add eyeliner and mascara and you're gone. And if you want to use it as an eyeshadow base, it will stick to your eyes just like any primer, and it gives a dimension, because I use a lot of matte eyeshadows, and with this, with the Paintpots, they always have a little bit of shimmer, well, the ones I pick at least. And so you can sort of like add dimension and add a little bit of a sparkle to something that doesn't have it to begin with. And so it's a really nice product. I really love Paintpots. And if there's one thing that I've been collecting, it's probably that. So this one is they're the same. I love them both the same. I was gonna say it's my favorite. No, they're both my favorite. This one is Bare Study by MAC. And it's a gorgeous opal color. It's sort of like pink champagne-y color. What could I compare it to? It's really gorgeous. It looks like nothing, and then when you put it on, it just brightens up your eyes. It's really gorgeous. And sometimes I put it also in the inner corner because it's that light, you know, and it's easier to put with your fingers. The second one that I really love is Birthday Suit by Benefit, and I have to say that Benefit Paintpots are amazing. In comparison to MAC Paintpots, I cannot judge, you know, why MAC makes them so sticky and Benefit makes them so buttery. But basically, the MAC ones are harder and they stick to your eyeshadow more, and they stick to your eyelid more. And the Benefit ones are butter, you know, like they slide on super easily, and they're very soft and glidey. So I don't know which one you'll prefer as a texture, but they're both amazing. In terms of eyeliner, I've this year made the jump from how do you call it, pencil eyeliner to gel eyeliner. But if you like pencil eyeliners, I really like the Stila Kajal eyeliner in Onyx, and also I like the Prestige Total Intensity eyeliner. So this one I have in brown, this one in brown, this one in black, and they're both, I think, of equal quality, and they're very creamy, and yet they last a long time on your eyelid. I find that basically the best use for those, for the pencil shape, is on your waterline, but I don't like to put it on my waterline because I think it hardens the look. It makes you look more intense, and so I don't like that during the day, but if I go out at night, I will put those on my waterline. On my eyelid though, I will always put the Stila Smudge Pot, and this is a great find. I think it's a really good quality. I've had it for 6 months. It's still just as creamy as the first day I opened it, and I'm not you know, crazy about like really tightening the lid and everything. I just don't think about it in the morning. I'm half awake anyway. But so I think they're really good quality. They're a bit steep, but you can always find them in sets and kits and value sets. And so I really recommend checking those out. So the Stila Smudge Pots and any gel eyeliner. I was hesitant to take the leap towards gel eyeliner, and I'm really glad that I did. And I think it makes for a much more precise line, and they're not difficult to use at all. I was a bit intimidated by the fact that you had to, like, you know, like whip out the brush and line it, and but then no, it's just that easy it's easier actually than a pencil. So I really recommend, if you haven't tried them yet, the gel eyeliners, to try them. Finally, mascara. Unfortunately, I cannot show you either of my favorite ones because you know, mascara goes bad after 3 months, and so I've thrown both away. And so I'm trying other mascaras right now, but my favorite of 2010 are the Lancome Hypnose Drama, which is my all-time favorite. It's an amazing mascara. It just glides onto your lashes. It's super easy to put on. It doesn't you know, clump. It's really lengthening, and at the same time it gives volume. It's a really good mascara. I really love it. The other one that I put on a regular basis and is really amazing is the L'Oreal Voluminous. I think it has most of the same properties as the Lancome, but a little less. And so it's a second place sort of mascara, but I do realize that the Lancome one is much more expensive, and so I purchased the L'Oreal on a regular basis. And right now I'm trying others, so I'll let you know how those work out. You know, I do my mascara challenge every time I switch from one mascara to the next. Let me see, that's it for eyes, and now let's move on to lips. So lips, it has been a very good year for lips. First off, let's start with the basics. When I was on Accutane, those two were a lifesaver. Most lip balms will just put a coat of grease onto your lips and they won't do anything. And so when I had chapped lips, the only thing it did is it would coat the little skins with grease, and that's it. But those two are really different. Those two are the classic Carmex and the Dermophile Indien if you live in Europe. Those two actually moisturize my lip, and they went deep. And so basically what it did is that it would moisturize the little skins so that they would disappear because they would be integrated into the rest of my lip. So really, really good lifesavers. If you live in a very cold climate, or you have chapped lips naturally, or you're on Accutane, definitely check those two. They're the ones that I ended up narrowing on once I had tried everything else. So classic Carmex, Dermophile Indien. In terms of color stuff, I have a bunch of really good discoveries this year. The first one that I knew before 2010 and that I love still, this is my backup, I love it. It's the Arcancil lip liner in 310 Bois de Rose. I've talked about this many times. It's a sort of a corally, nudie type of color. It's gorgeous. I think Lisa D1 would love this color. It's really amazing to just, you know, line your lips and then fill them in and then put some lip conditioner on, and it looks gorgeous and it stays put for the whole day. Another really good option this year has been the Stila Longwear Lip Color, which I've got in Paramour because Michelle1218 recommended it, and I love this color. I love also the application, which I find really cute. It's a sort of a little pencil and it rolls up and down. And this is, I don't know why I love it so much, but it just glides on. It doesn't feel like you're applying lipstick. It feels like you're, you know, just putting lip balm on. I don't know why. I don't know, it's really good. The color is gorgeous, it's vibrant. I'm trying more colors, so I'll let you know if the others are as good. And the texture of it is glistening. It's not shiny, it's not shimmery. It's just, it's sort of like a cross between lipstick and lip gloss, and so it's really good. Another one, okay, so that I discovered early in the year is the Sephora brand lipsticks. I find the packaging really cute, first off, and then the color, this one is really intimidating, but I'll do swatches and you'll see that it's really not so dark when it's on your lips. It's just like a film of color, but not so, it's not opaque. And the color is Glamour, and I think Sephora lipsticks are a really good option. I didn't know that they would be so good. I just bought it by accident. Well, not by accident. I stumbled upon the color, found it cute, and got it, and then I was surprised by the quality of the lipstick. And they smell really good. They smell of berries. In terms of MAC lipsticks, my favorite this year is Syrup, which is My Lips But Better sort of color, which was recommended to me by one of my subscribers who just started to do videos, and her name is Veryelle, and I'll put the link to her video. And this is a great find. I'm so happy that she recommended it to me because it's a great lipstick. Also, another thing that was sent to me this year by my wonderful swapping buddy in the US, and this was a random act of kindness. She just included it because she's great. And it's a Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Liquid Lipstick, and it's in the color 35 Iconic. The reason I'm mentioning this, although I don't like lip gloss, is because this is like no other lip gloss I've ever seen. Basically, what I don't like about lip gloss is that it's gooey and sticky, and my hair gets in it as soon as there's like the tiniest bit of wind. My whole lips are, it's gross. So I don't like it, but this liquid lipstick is not like that. This, on the contrary, is so long. I mean, it's drying. If you have dry lips already, maybe you know, hesitate about this one, but this is amazing. It's you put one coat on and you've got it for like 4 hours. It doesn't budge. What it does is when it's on the lips and it dries, it just dries into this very thin film, that will, you know, like stick to your lips like glue. And so it's a really amazing option for a long-lasting color. And this color particularly is gorgeous. Also, in terms of lip gloss, I just said I don't like lip gloss. The only one I did like this year is the Revlon, what is it called? Lip gloss. And this one is Cherries in the Snow, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I also have Petal, but I don't like it peach Petal, but I don't like it as much as this color, which is gorgeous, my lips but better. And also a less gooey lip gloss than all the others. In terms of pure lipstick, this one is nearly matte, but it's gorgeous. It's the NYX B52. And I really like the opaqueness and the pigmentation of the NYX lipsticks. I think they're amazing, the way that they coat your lip in a thick color. It's not, nothing's sure about this one. And I really like this color. It's, you know, like elegant and sort of a dusty pink with a little bit of brown in it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I had another one. Yes, this one was a bit of an indulgence in London. It's a Laura Mercier lipstick. I want to mention it. It's the pink label because I'm so surprised always that nobody talks about Laura Mercier lipsticks, and I think they're great. They glide on amazingly. They're really pigmented. The color, this color pink label is gorgeous, and I think it's a really good option. That being said, it's super expensive, and so there is a dupe if I can find it. Yes, right here. I found the perfect dupe for it, and it's the Maybelline 200 Nude Glow. And let me see. Is it the dupe in my head or a real dupe? It's a real dupe. The color is sufficiently similar that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference on your lips, and the effect is pretty much the same. It glides on also. It's very creamy also, and it's a gorgeous pink color also. So check out the Laura Mercier lipsticks if you want to spend about 20 euros on the lipstick. If you don't, check out the Maybelline. Yes, last one. This, I told you that I had taken out the lipstick part of the little Bobbi Brown palette. I don't know why I did this because now this is gross. But basically I found that I reached for the eyeshadows much more often than I did for the lipstick. And so it was more practical for me to just have the eyeshadows in the palette. But this color, if I ever find it again, it's the Bobbi Brown lipstick in mauve something. In dusty mauve, and this is a great color, really, really pretty. So if I find it in a lipstick form, I will get it. Otherwise, I'll just stick back the lipsticks in the palette, and that will be it.
Alright, so this is Paramour by Stila. This is the Sephora lipstick that I told you is not as scary on the lips as it is in the pan. This is Revlon Cherries in the Glow. This is the NYX B52. This is the Revlon Iconic. This is Max Syrup. This is the Laura Mercier. This is the Maybelline dupe. And this is the Arcancil lip liner, which you see is more corally. So, as I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty much always in the same family. And I hope this is a useful swatch.
So that's it for makeup, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!